You can call me V.
V.
And this is going to be quick. This is regarding the videos that have been circulating. One was with the girl eating oysters. The other one was with the girl who was too good for Cheesecake Factory. And while we might be poking fun and having, I guess, a good laugh at it, I did want to take a moment to talk about the difference. While I understand having self-worth, boundaries, expectations within the context of courting, I think that there needs to be a differentiation made between having expectations, self-worth, and being selfish. Courting is to date someone with the intent of marriage. And it is very hard to say that on the first date, unless you have been communicating with this person extensively via phone, text, email, or some other form, that you are actively seeking out marriage with this individual. And if that is not the context, if the context is not marriage, then why is there an expectation that this person would spend $400 or $500 on your dinner? Unless it is reciprocal. Unless if the expectation is that they buy you this expensive dinner and you give them something after. Now, if that's what y'all are doing, hey, more power to you. I'm not here to judge. I really don't care. It's not my business. But I think that we need to really understand why it is that so many people are up in arms about first dates being $400 or $500 in these extravagant restaurants. We're taking jets across the world. This is coming from a woman who has a very established career. I have very successful businesses. I have owned multiple properties. I own multiple cars. I have a motorcycle. Like, I have what I have. I have not wanted for much. And I could take myself where I want. The expectation that a man should take you out wherever you desire, as exclusive as you desire on the first date, just so that you guys could have minimal conversation is almost mind-blowing. It's actually baffling. If this is someone that you have been talking to, you have been getting to know, I get it. But if this is someone you've never spoken to, you guys are now just beginning the dating process, where did we come up with this notion? Where did we come up with the notion that someone you don't know should take you out for the very first time and spend a ton of money on you, taking you to an exclusive, luxurious place, just so that they can see if you are possibly someone that they would be interested in getting to know? I was watching the video with the girl and the oysters. It seems like the entire time she was on her phone recording it. I'm wondering, are we doing this for the clout? Are we doing this to say I went there, or I made him take me there, or he took me here on our first date? Or are we doing this because we really want to get to know these people? Because the reality is, if you're trying to get to know someone and you're trying to get courted, you don't mind going and having a cup of coffee and actually sitting down and having one-on-one conversation with someone. And people might say, I know my worth, I'm worth more than a cup of coffee, but since when did coffee put value on a person? I'm not understanding the correlation between having a cup of coffee and conversation and your value, your internal self-worth. And if you are putting your internal self-worth on the price tag of a cup of coffee, there are much bigger issues there that need to be addressed. So I say this to say, as a successful businesswoman, a successful entrepreneur, creator of a cartoon series, I write books, I'm an artist, a creative. I am an intellectual and a creative. And I have dated successful men. If the man I was interested in courting me was out here spending $400 or $500 on first dates with people that they didn't know, I would be extremely disappointed. It almost feels a little tone deaf in the state of this economy to be out here spending that type of money on someone you don't know, you've never met, you have no idea if you guys are going to even vibe, and only to realize at the end of it all that you guys have nothing in common. It was a waste of money. I would be so disappointed to find out that the person I was interested in courting me was out here making those type of financial decisions. Why? Because the man I expect to be my kingdom spouse is someone that I expect to build wealth, build my future with, which means you have to be financially sound. You have to be out here making good decisions. Anyways, that's my thought, guys. Drop it in the comments. Let me know how you think. I know I might be alone in this. I know I might be a lonely dove. And that's okay. I stand where I stand. I know what I know. God bless you guys. Until next time.
VI.